Welcome back to some more Monster Train Monster action. Hope you are doing well. Myself, the day of this recorder, actually went out to a little holiday parade earlier today. My partner, she really likes parades and watched the Macy Days parade on TV with the toddler who also really enjoyed that. So we all went out to a local holiday parade. The kid absolutely loved it. Loved seeing the big balloons in person and the floats and the trucks and the bands. And it was fun. It was fun watching that joy on their face. I also then gotta finally remember to take out my warm socks, which is my own joy, having warm appendages when going out in the freezing weather. But anyways, we are here for the Monster Train. We are on Talos in our rotating random playthroughs. Let's see who we get. Pyreborne with a hot head. Well, that is strong, and a cleave and a magma armor. Do I get celebrate? I get celebrate. We're taking the celebrate. Come on, you can't deny. And a Spirit Breaker's charge. Wow. I think we actually play bottom. I wonder if I play bottom if I can get the flying kill still. Not the flying kill, but the bottom floor kill. I didn't even pay attention. I have Malika's Pyre. Okay. Let's just save all that damage. And we're gonna save this for next round. Play as many Inspires as I can. Oh yeah. Oh, that's an easy fight. Not a chance. Well, that's a very strong start. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I've noticed this. I noticed this actually with we're gonna pay attention. 40-37. So I've noticed stat affecting things do apparently apply to the Pyre as a visual bug at some instances, and sometimes is not. Like there's one of the mutators that halves unit damage, halves your Pyre damage as well, but sometimes it displays half, sometimes it doesn't. Anyways, what was I looking at? My deck? Yeah. So we're gonna remember 40-37. I'm gonna take this healing divinity, by the way. And I could start going eggs, but I don't want that on spell chain. All right, 40-37. We are back to 40-35. See, it goes up and down. It's very, very odd. A large stone and a tiny stone. Another hothead. Let's do it. We are going to large, tiny, the one hothead. Oh no! No! I hate when the game does that. That's okay. Occasionally the game does things like shuffles your unit orders. And then you accidentally get the wrong units with the wrong upgrades when you're not paying attention. Like, why is that stat so big? Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that game. Anyways, we're just gonna cleave. Might as well get rid of the junk. I do want that. Let's do a big fire breath because that's gonna completely wipe the floor. And then this time we can do the small breath. Very cool. Just drop a couple of units middle to get them out of here. This is a cooldown of 2, so we can do the big breath just to wipe things, and then yeah, we save both of the breaths for the boss. I am perfectly happy with this. All right, so we do the ping. I mean, I don't know, we do big breath, little breath, then the cleave, so we maximize the cleave damage. Just need like a tiny Titanite one, and then we're really set. Don't need that holdover, don't need that holdover. I don't care about that. No, that's bad egg generation. We're definitely going to go to the right here. Okay. Stoic plate mail. This is like the worst I could see. Bind, that's not horrible because we are going against corruption. I think we reroll. Boiler room. Interesting. I could buy both of these. Kind of like hide Talos, where the hothead can't. So I can grow this hothead, but I don't think that's necessary. We'll take the boiler room though. Alright, let's see what the alcove has for us. Worthy sacrifice, reanimate, and fecundity. We're going to take another hothead. Yeah, see, now we can't even grow the hothead. Alright, double hotheads coming in. We will go drop you down, drop you down. We're gonna hopefully draw that one not too long. Yeah, there you are. We're gonna take some damage. We're gonna fly on up. That gives you +5. And then we're just going to Dragon Breath. Oh, everything does take a little bit of corruption damage because of that. So something to watch out for. Whoops. It's okay. Right? It'll be okay. That's 11. We'll just drop this one to get perished. Alright. We need to start healing. Yeah, you're gonna get the corruption. Let's actually just fly you forward and breathe again. And if we're lucky, we can well, we're not gonna be able to save that front one, are we? No. Can I save you? 7, 14, 21, 23. I might be able to save you, at least. And, I take one hit. Right, I can fly. And we just fire breath for the victory. So we get the flying kill, which is actually pretty funny. But not quite the things I want. We'll take the Spike of the Banished. It gives me the junk, but whatever. I think we have some super good stuff going. I just like the mirror room, please. Okay. Charge, Merchant of Magic, Armory. I'm gonna go Armory plus this Merchant. Double stack. Why not? Let's check what we get. I'll take Everlasting Light because it is a good equipment. If I re-roll, I do have 100, and I would like... You know what, let's Permafrost a Cleave, actually. I think that's correct, and consume out. And consume out again. I think those are all correct calls. More stats, thank you. -1 Ember is rude, but we can play top. And we will fly up. Hopefully we draw that pretty quick. Oh, we draw at turn 1. I want the boiler room as well, but getting you down I think is a little bit more important. Let's just do this. Get the incant. Oh, I should have flown up. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. We'll do it this turn. And we're going to just absolutely lay waste here. You know, I should be using like 2 then 1, 2 then 1, right? I mean, let's fly for the stat increase, and let's just use 2 of them. And then we can definitely just go... I want you to actually have the health. We're going to use this one. Very cool. I'm going to save the cleave. Oh. I mean, that also works. Let's fly you back one. We're just going to fire... Oh, man. What a great draw. What a great draw. Right? We go fly, fire breath, fire breath. I mean, we got this kill, and this is the cardless one in front. Well, not cardless, but this the one with stats we can't actually use. Huh. Yep, there it goes. 64. Yeah, that's weird how it does that. Deadly Plunge, no, but I will take this Liquid Courage. That is strong. We'll take the Spike as well. And do we want... unit upgrades? No. We'll just say here, footstool. I like a footstool. Free room. Emot's Tome is also quite strong. And then let's just get more of this double stack divinity. Now this time I do not need to play top, but I do want to make sure we kill these units. This is fine. We want to alternate the Dragon Breaths. Make sure we actually kill units. How? Wow, that really spawned up there. Talos, attack! There we go. Oh, this is pretty nice. We go this. We are going to Dragon Breath, Dragon Breath. We can ping out. I might as well just take that out here. We got that one in the middle that can go next turn. Yeah, this is pretty strong. We'll save the cleave for next turn because I want to save my unit attackers. Honestly, it doesn't matter if things get through. We'll get some beef on our stewards here. Fire Breath. Fire Breath. Fire Breath. Cleave. And then we go Inspire, Inspire, Inspire. Cleave. We keep all of them alive, including the one that can't gain stats permanently. I never even bothered to check where those go. I don't care. Blood-soaked arena is hilarious, but I'd rather have the Ember at the moment and take draw. We can take a Soul Smelter. It's not bad. All right, come on. cloning? No. We're going to do that, and we will put deployable on the boiler room. Nah, that's fine. Darn. Oh well, I'll probably stop chasing the high roll. I think it's better to start going these Merchant of Magics now. It just wasn't really needed, okay? Alright, we drop you. We go Hothead. Hothead. Might as well drop all of those. Drop Fell top floor. I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, and we can just start increasing our stats here. Why not? We'll do the big one this round. I'll do the U next round, okay? I would like my other little dragon friend, though, if I could. Don't see it, that's fine. Do we cleave? Yeah, we're gonna cleave. Fire breath. Ping here. Cleave again. Very cool. You can take a few hits, Talos, you're fine. Alright, stats, stats, stats. Fire breath. Just save the cleave for when necessary. Cool, we get the other one finally. Fire breath. Fly the Talos down. We're gonna fire breath some more, and then we can cleave. It's gonna clear that for us. Ah, we do lose that one. That's a shame. It is a shame. Wow, we can actually double hit here. And get both of these back. Wow. Oh man, you are just shy of surviving that hit. Alright, let's get all of this Ember. And then just drop that. Very nice. Might as well flop you around. Get that nice Spirit Breaker's charge. Get rid of the shard. Cast Divinity. Breathe down them all. We flop. We go Fire Breath. And then, I mean, it's just like Inspire, 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 Cleave, Cleave. Let's cast Everlasting Light. It doesn't matter. We have enough stats. Just a shame I couldn't keep my one alive. 7 eggs. I will loot that. I don't need... You know what? We'll take the Smelted Treasure. Actually could be very useful at some point. Let's loot. Conduit. Interesting. Pyrogel. Let's do Ascension Pyrogel. I love a Split Anvil. That is going to be very good with the big cost spells I got in my deck. And then remove Consume. That. More Fire Breath, please. Let's hold over that one. And we're going to keep consuming out other things, okay? Intrinsic, eh? That's already on Intrinsic. Let's double stack it, though. Let's make you -1. That way when I do the effect on it, it's actually useful. Sure, Inspire can have an Intrinsic. I just want my dragons to be stronger, okay? So that's why I'm getting rid of the fire starters. Let's get rid of one of the lava armors. Very cool. And then what do I go last round? More Merchant of Magic? More Merchant of Magic. I am happy to do that. Ooh, we can get more of the moneymaker. -1 is definitely rude. But hey, we can drop our units. Talos gets to go down. You get this. You get this. We will boiler room. We get our last hothead down, which is great. We do have to get as much damage on you as possible. We'll put this here so we get the extra stats. Fire breath. Fire breath. Fire breath. We want to kill that first wave especially. So I think that's going to be one of the harder ones. We're going to ping out both of those waves. And we're going to, unfortunately, take a couple of hits. How dare they try to hide that from me? You come in with 61 attack, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to big fire breath, small fire breath, and bring your attack up as much as possible. We cleave, and then we fly up, and we cleave again. Yeah. And now we have a Dragon Breath for next turn as well. This one's holdover. I'm gonna Fire Breath, cleave, pop you, then get the free cleave out. We can fly that down next turn. Okay. We're definitely in a very, very set win here now. I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna spike. Breathe again. Who has more? You have 16. 22, yeah. Maybe we can get that train steward out still. Maybe. Not guaranteed. Let's get all of these. Right, then we Fire Breath, and then we Divinity again. And I think we are, wow. It's actually a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. Let's fly back here. So let's double Fire Breath. Okay, now we lose none of them. We're at 86 out of 86. We do nothing. We get the kill. No need to encanter. I mean, we could encanter spikes. It actually does not matter to us, but we don't need to, so we're not going to do that. All right, I'm going to F8 this real quick before I F8. Hold on. The Celebrate Path of Talos will show a buff to the Pyre attack damage after you click collect. After winning a fight. There we go. I can also add yeah, and then the buff has been disappearing if you haven't paid. The attack buff disappears after the next map node selection loads. Alright. Send them that bug. Let's take this Benediction. That's a pretty good one. And a Mind Cage. Finally. We're going to loot. This is +6/+6 on all of them, and +9/+9 for one of them, so that's good. The armor is also actually pretty good. I liked all of those. And as I said earlier, we're going to go to this Merchant of Magic. Not a question, okay? Not a question. I love that. Don't care about those. Do I have any whelps? I do not have any whelps. So those are both useless, unfortunately. Another heal. Meh. -2 in consume. Let's just... We're going to thin down this deck a lot. Remove consume on this Benediction seems good. Double stack. Could double stack the armor, honestly. Probably not bad. Alright, the dupe. This is actually a good question. What do I want to dupe? The spike is actually pretty amusing as a dupe. I'm going to have 4 units, okay? So that's 1 equipment, 2 equipments, 3 equipments, 4 equipments already. Now, I guess I don't need the lava armor. So I could go down on that one. And then if I do, I could do a Mind Cage or a Soul Smelter. Those both would be fine. Yeah, let's dupe the Mind Cage. We will purge out an armor. And I'm going to purge out the on-upgraded Inspires. $20 consume, no thank you. More purges. I honestly think it's going to be these... Well, it's going to be this one. That one has 41 health. That one can survive a round or 2, which is nice. I can still purge more things, but at this point, I might as well just save it for the smelted treasure. Right? Any of these artifacts good enough? No. I want my deployment ember. Well, actually, let's see. We are at 11 deployment ember. We are playing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this basically gives me -2, right? Actually, do I want that? 11 ember. Let's double check one more time. That's 1 ember. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 ember turn 1. And if I don't play the train stewards. Let's do it. I like that. I like that. And then we have that extra ember for all the other rounds. Okay. I'll definitely take it. All right, this goes down. We are going to go hothead, 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 boiler room. Back one gets the smelter. We'll put these on the 2 tinier ones. Did I put these in the wrong order? Also weird. It doesn't get this. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to stats next time, because I just realized this one's coming as an 1833, right? That is not the stats it should be having. So those 2 are also in the wrong order, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, we fly on down. We are going to load you up with the damage shield. We're going to do the small breath first so that we can actually cast both of them. Yeah. All right. Ooh, this is actually a pretty nice hand. We'll drop you up top. I think we're gonna keep the brain spike. So we do the biggest breath. And then we're going to brain spike you. Right? And then we can do breath, breath, brain spike, breath, breath, cleave. Hilarious. You're already down to 4,600. How much damage did I do then? There we go. 1,700. That's pretty good damage, right? We're gonna drop you to survive. Let's use our maximum amount of stats, please. Get the shift. We want to make sure to get the breaths. I forgot to do things in the right order, so I'm going to lose a damage shield now. No, we're not. We're just going to cleave. Don't want to lose my damage shields. Alright, definitely just double benediction. Easy clear there. Okay, let's get rid of this junk. We're gonna do this like last time, right? So we can go... I'm gonna swing you back. We go breathe, breathe, breathe again. Then we're gonna bring that down and we're gonna cast all these spells. What? Can do another 200. I don't think we're gonna get the flying kill. We just let the two train stewards die. Just how it goes, my friends. Yep, just how it is. But I guess if you come down this round, depending on what I draw, yeah, I can get the kill again, can't I? Fly. We go fire breath. Wait, fire breath. Wait, fire breath. We get that cooldown. And we fire breath again. Yep, we get the flying kill. All right, let's loot some good stuff. 10, no, but we will take this dragons get +8 attack. Manifold mirror. I do get all of my equipments out that way. Or we just do Blood of the Apex, because let's get some scaling. Yeah, what am I thinking? Give me the scaling, please. All right. We go, okay, 56,105. 2229. Because you're usually like a 520, right? Which means you've gotten +17 +9, which means okay, so that's, man, finding all the bugs, right? Because this just, it should create a copy. Weird. Let's send a second F8 for the game. So the fecundity copies of units. Do not get the increased permanent stats. Not spermanent, permanent. Also, let me double check. Medallion of Superiority. So I'm not sure where the bug on the second part is. Is it getting +3? Is it making a 520 copy that then gets all the stats applied? I think that's what it is, right? All right. Currently, copies of units that have been buffed by Celebratos do not get the increased permanent stats that the original unit has. There we go. Submit. It's just, it's weird bug on weird bug. Okay, we put the small one in front this time. You definitely get that. You definitely get this. Talos, you get our friendly little weapon. And then Talos will fly down. We definitely do the liquid courage. And we might as well use the one that has a cooldown each turn for free. Ah, this is pretty nice. Let's Pyrelite first. We can drop the Steward. Like I said, we're going to keep you buffed up. So then we just kind of go... What? Drop the Valor. Hit again. Fire Breath. Fire Breath. Then we hit our Saps. Train Steward, you have done your job of preventing the damage. 41. We drop these two. We once again Pyrelite first. And then we do this. And we are going to move you back. Get these Fire Breaths in. And get a nice cleave damage. All right. I'm going to keep the Firelights going strong. And this is the turn where we hit all the Fire Breaths. We could give you 100 armor. Let's do that. See if we can't save the Pyre health, okay? Oh, not quite. 50, 70... 85, yeah, whatever. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's keep working on killing you. We go Fire Breath, Fire Breath. Big cooldown. Who's the slowest to die? You are the slowest to die. Fire Breath again. Oh, we can charge up as well. Where's my Ascend? I don't have any Ascends to send you up a turn earlier. How rude is that? Yeah, you're dead no matter what. I can't save you. Might as well get the Pyrelite down. And the Cleave. Get our 2 free ones out, and then, yeah. We're going to get this turn 7 kill. Ooh, nice. We do get... I think we can only get 6 health, unfortunately. Alright, let's do the shift. We attack. We attack. We attack. We don't quite get the kill yet. It's fine. Do this. Not enough to do that, but hey, cleave. Ability is in cooldown. Thanks, giant red text. All right, run summary. There we go. Celebrate Talos, very strong. I mean, you start, especially when you start with a hothead, and just go more hotheads. Yeah, we got the triple hotheads. This copy not getting the permanent stats that Celebrate Talos gives is kind of weird, and I don't like that. It's probably something I swear it used to work. Maybe I'm imagining that. I don't know if maybe it never worked or if it's something they did to it when they did the Fecundity update. Because right, remember Fecundity, if you played before, used to just continuously, each copy you created would cost one. You can create infinite copies of the unit, and each one just costs one more ember. So I'd play 2 cost hothead, then 3 cost, then I could have a 4 cost, then a 5 cost, and so on and so forth. And now the only copies once. So I don't know if that celebrate bug is new, or when they change it so you can only get one Fecundity copy, or if it's always been there and I just didn't notice before. But it doesn't matter. We had the hotheads. They breathed a lot of damage. We had a giant Talos. She brought their stats up. This is why I like Celebrate Talos. I mean, some pretty strong battles overall. 4-turn boss rush on both Seraph and Flesh Weaver was pretty cool. So yeah, pretty solid deck. Overwhelming offense, and I guess we had a lot of valor for defense. What am I saying? So a good defense too. But hey, that is the end of this run. Just breathe a lot of fire with those pumped up stats, and you can win, right? So that's the end of this run. Thank you for watching, and have fun.